In this video tutorial, we are going to talk about alerts. In dropship business, you can expect changes almost on a daily basis from the supplier side for each item in your store. These include changes in inventory, prices, product or one of its variants going out of stock, or in rare cases, an entire product line disappearing from your supplier. Many of these changes can be critical for your business and may impact your ROI and your reputation, as you may be forced to cancel orders because of product unavailability. Having said that, monitoring these changes manually can be cumbersome and impossible if your store carries a large number of products. This is where alerts comes in handy. For every product and its variant added to your store using Anstrex Dropship platform, we monitor these changes on a daily basis, and you can see those changes on your alerts dashboard as shown on your screen right now. The data is presented to you in a tabular format with each tab corresponding to individual connected store. The table contains all the data for various filters that allow you to narrow down the alerts. And now let's look at the table in detail. We have 4 different columns here in the table. The first one is the supplier ID, second one is the supplier name, and then the item title, followed by the date the product was added to the store. You can expand each row of the table by clicking on this plus icon. Clicking on the icon will reveal the actual alerts for each of the product variant as shown here. And on this table, you will see information related to each variant. The first one is the SKU number or the description of the individual SKU, followed by the previous price, which is the price that was detected during the previous scraping, current price, which is the price that was detected during the latest scraping, and previous quantity again similarly is the quantity that was scraped previously, which is usually 24 hours before from the current date, and then the current quantity is the latest scrape data as far as the quantity of the variant is concerned, and then followed by the alert message column, which basically shows you the alert that was generated, and then you will see the actions column, which basically specifies the corrective action that was taken. And then the last column is the date column, which shows you the date on which the alert was generated. So as you can see here, the first row has seen a quantity reduction for this particular variant from 8,414 pieces to 8,408, and therefore a quantity down alert was generated as shown here. And the action that was taken was inventory adjustment. One thing I would like to remind you here that the actions shown here can be configured on the settings page by clicking on the settings icon at the bottom of this sidebar and then going to the alerts tab. Here you will have all the configuration settings on what corrective actions should be taken by Anstrex when an alert is generated, and I have covered this topic in one of my other videos in very detail, and I would refer you to that particular video tutorial to get more information on this. But in a nutshell, the actions taken by the Anstrex Dropship platform are completely configurable and you can customize it to your liking. Going back to the alerts dashboard, let me also quickly show you all the available filters that are on the top here, which allow you to shortlist alerts based on various different parameters and criteria. The first available option is the alert type, and you have several different options here available depending on the alerts that are generated by Anstrex platform. This includes change in price, change in quantity, quantity going to 0, an item becoming unavailable. Next, you have the action filter. The action filter has multiple choices as well. The available choices are price getting adjusted, item getting unpublished, which usually happens when either the stock goes to 0 or when the product becomes unavailable at the supplier side. Quantity adjusted. This can happen whenever there is a change in the inventory of any of the variant of the product that you have in your store. The email notification is an action where no corrective action was taken by the Anstrex platform. However, you as a user were sent an email notification about the alert, and it was left up to you to take a corrective action. And the last one is no action, where you actually have specified that no action to be taken in certain alerts, which could be something like small changes in the quantities or inventory. Then you have the supplier filter, which allows you to shortlist the alerts by the supported supplier. At this point in time, we are supporting only 3 suppliers for generating the alerts, and these are listed on your screen right now. And then of course you have the date range for the alerts. You can narrow down your alerts by choosing a start date and an end date. The default date range is 1 month or 30 days. You can also type in search strings such as supplier ID number or a text search, which basically can be used to search the product title. And this range of filters basically allow you to quickly find the alerts that you might be looking for. So in conclusion, alerts feature of Anstrex Dropship platform is a big time saver and greatly simplifies and automates your entire inventory management. In addition, it maintains your ROI by monitoring price fluctuations and minimizes the chances of order cancellation due to product unavailability, thereby preserving your store reputation. So we will see you soon with another video tutorial. Until then, cheers.